Chapter 1. The Nesting Urge. 10-ish season cycles ago, the Leaf Eaters watched Ruby, Chomper, Screech, Thud, along with Ruby's parents, leave into the mysterious beyond, heading back to the mysterious island. It was bittersweet. Littlefoot sad to see his friends leave once more, especially Chomper. He'd grown so much, changed, and was now alpha over all the Sharptooth. That was quite a prestigious title for his little brother. Being a leader could be a blessing or a curse, depending on whose perspective. Littlefoot found it to be a blessing, glad to help those who needed guidance and sought out his advice on problems. With Sarah, his mate, by his side, he felt confident and knew the Great Valley would prosper under their reign. Well, think it time to head back to nest. Petrie lifted his head and flapped his wings, taking off to the sky. Yes, I am tired. I am, Ducky added, letting out a yawn as she followed Petrie. Yeah, Spike and I are getting hungry and we'll head out too. Tippy's stomach growled loudly to emphasize his point. Spike-tails, all you do is think about food. Not true. I think about water too. Sarah rolled her eyes and let out a hump, gazing outward. Littlefoot nodded to Tippy and Spike, the pair ambling off. Sarah and Littlefoot stood a while longer, till the night circle appeared. Well, I guess Chomper's not coming back. I think if he did, he would have, Flathead. Letting out a sigh, Littlefoot's eyes looked to his feet. Sarah noticed and huffed. Well, I'm sure he'll be back. He's weak and needs somebody strong around, like me. Yeah, like you. They made their way back into the valley, Littlefoot seeing several families nuzzled down by their nests, with their eggs tucked safely in. Or the parents already had hatched young. In some ways, he wondered if he and Sarah would ever have young. Course, they were two completely different species, so it never happened naturally. Still, he imagined they'd make good parents, if given the chance. All he could do for the time was live vicariously through those he watched. Several days later, Littlefoot and Sarah made their rounds, seeing how the valley residents were. They were surprised when a leaf eater who was from Hip's kind approached them. There seemed to be trouble, so he and Sarah followed the male back to the group. Hurry, this way, please! We're going as fast as we can. Come, Sarah. Someone might be hurt. They reached the group, all standing back for them to see the problem. There was a nest. A single egg sat in it, alone. The mother beside it was dead. Oh my, was all Littlefoot could say. I don't see the issue. Can't somebody else look after the egg? Sarah glanced to the group, who muttered and spoke in hushed tones. Littlefoot craned his neck, looking down at the egg. If none wish to raise it, we'll find a couple who wish to have young. After all, we have interspecies couples, same-sex couples. It'll have a good home. Taking the egg, Littlefoot went to the large meeting place. Several leaf eaters gathered. A great rock formation rose up and over, arching as an entrance to the large area. When all were present, Littlefoot spoke. Right, so the situation is this. An egg needs a home, a family. Anyone who wishes to have it, step forward, please. A few spoke, yet none moved. Littlefoot thinking it might be his chance. That was, till a set came forward within the back. To his surprise, it was Mutt and Nod, two of the 3 bullies who picked on he and his friends in their youth. Their leader, Hip, even tried to kill Chomper in his pursuit to win Ruby's heart. Thus, Littlefoot was shocked to see them. Mutt, Nod. They shouldn't have the egg, someone shouted. They tried to kill that Sharptooth. Yeah, so did half of you, yet we don't hold that against any of you. Sarah, it's true. Sarah looked at the pair. These two have proven themselves. They've guarded the Great Wall, helped us when we need them. I think it's time for them to get something in return for their goodwill. So, what have you two to say? We would like to take the egg. After all, Mutt and I are ready for the next step in our relationship. What? When the cuss did that happen? I thought you guys were just friends. Yeah, well, we both had huge crushes on him. That's why we followed him and did everything he asked of us, in hopes he liked us in return. After Hip passed, we realized how much we cared about each other. Nod nuzzled Mutt, who smiled warmly. Well, okay then. Mutt, Nod, I present you with a child. May you all have happiness. Littlefoot passed them the egg, to which the pair lit up, happy to become soon-to-be parents. With that settled, Littlefoot watched with tenderness as the pair walked off. All that remained was their friend group, Petrie and Ducky, both acting giddy, wanting to share something with the group. What has you two all fluttery? Well, my sister said she'd give Petrie and I one of her eggs. We're going to be parents. Oh, wow, congratulations. We're so happy too. Been working on large nest to share. Petrie landed beside Ducky, taking and holding her hand. Wanted to hold off to share news, but the eggs are good, strong, and will hatch soon. Yep. We're heading there to get it, and I'm going to be at our spot for a while till it hatches. Good for you two. So, Spike, Tippy, you two interested in young? Spike and I prefer to be uncles. We'll watch the young, then give them back to the parents. It'll be more fun, right, Spike? Spike nodded to this. That way we can spoil them all we want. What about you two? Interested in young? Well, Are you kidding? We have enough to look after. Watching over the valley, I think we're good. Sarah was confident in the way things were. Yeah, what she said. During the afternoon, Littlefoot was alone, Sarah visiting with Tricia, her little sister. He couldn't help it, but everywhere he looked, he saw happy families, longing, wanting one of his own. By a pond he sat, gazing down at his reflection. Mother, he whispered softly, knowing he could always turn to her when he felt lost. I don't know what to do. I love Sarah with all my being, yet I want more for us. I knew being with her would cost something, that I'd have to sacrifice certain things to be with her. I was willing to, and I still am. How do I tell her? Ask something she can't give me. It hurt her, break her heart, for it is impossible. The one thing a three-horn can't do. His eyes grew moist. Littlefoot? Sucking air, Littlefoot saw he wasn't alone. Allie, how long have you been standing there? Not long. You didn't hear any of that, did you? I did. You were talking mad loud. Oh, Allie, I feel horrible. Littlefoot, Sarah loves you, and I'm sure she'll make a good mother. Tough love, of course. What else would it be? I'm glad you're here, Allie. I'm happy to be here, too. She smiled and nuzzled him. From afar, Sarah stood, returning from her visit, only to see Littlefoot speak with Allie. While Littlefoot called her cousin, the pair weren't related. Thus, Allie was Littlefoot's first crush. When Littlefoot's grandfather was sick, Allie helped them find the night flower, the only cure to save Grandpa Longneck. Back then, Sarah was jealous, found it hard to swallow that Littlefoot abandoned them for her. In the end, he chose to be with her over Allie. Still, there were interactions between the pair, a spark that still flickered, igniting Sarah's doubt in herself. Sarah knew Littlefoot would never stray, would never leave her, but she was still envious of Allie, for she could give Littlefoot something that Sarah never could. A family. Hi, Sarah, came a voice, Sarah jumping slightly. Shorty, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? Sarah turned to find the green Longneck. Sorry, I called you several times. He looked down at her. Then he saw his brother with Allie. Ah, spying on them. No, how dare you insinuate such a thing? Then what were you doing? I was just seeing if he was okay. I still don't get it. What? That you choose him over I. Sarah looked at him, seeing he still held strong feelings for her. After so long, he still cared. But your happiness means more to me. How are you and Littlefoot? I think we're fine, but he's been acting weird, weirder than usual. I get the feeling he's holding something back, something he doesn't want me to know. Maybe he's cheating on you. If you want to get back at him, I'm here. No, you idiot, not like that. I can't poke my horn on it, but I feel he wants something. Something that I can't get for him. Ever think about asking him? You're joking, right? Feelings were never my strong suit. Yeah, well, Littlefoot's all about feelings. Don't I know it? If you ever need anything, I'm here. Thanks, Shorty. When Sarah saw Allie leave, she went out to see Littlefoot. Sarah, hey, how was your visit with Trisha? Fine. She wanted to go to the mud pools, gossip about stupid stuff, yada, yada, yada. Sarah, Again, he found himself unable to say it. Did you want to go for a walk? Sure. The pair enjoyed the warm day, going to see how Petrie and Ducky were, the pair fighting over who got to sit on the egg. They could hear them going back and forth, both smiling at the funny scene. I should sit on it. I'm the female after all. I am. Well, me all for gender equality, so me should sit on egg. Petrie spat back, flapping and trying to push Ducky away. Ducky, Petrie, easy. You don't want to break the egg. Littlefoot separated the pair to examine the egg within the nest. He placed fresh grass on it, pushing it so the egg could be warmed by the bright circle. There, that should do. Oh, you're really good with eggs, Littlefoot. Yeah, sometimes we'd, and by we, I mean Littlefoot would take care of the egg till we found a family. Did you ever want one of own? Petrie saw how Littlefoot looked at their egg. Me mean, Littlefoot have great instincts, perfect for raising egg. Yeah, he's great with kids, too. Enough! Sarah shouted, all freezing. I mean, yeah, I know all of that. Okay, to help you two out, Ducky, you get a turn. Then, Petrie, you get a turn. I can agree to that. Yes. Me too. The couple turned and hugged, Ducky going to sit on the egg first. I go get you food then. Thank you, Petrie. Littlefoot smiled, glad the pair were on good terms. Before the bright circle set, he and Sarah went to check the blocked exits of the Great Valley, guards taking shifts to keep an eye out for Sharptooth. With all said and done, they went to their nest for the evening. Though when they got there, they were met with a surprised guest. It was a crown head. The individual paced back and forth nervously. Excuse me, can we help you? Yes, you can. I'm in need of your help, leader of the valley. She then revealed an egg. A while back, I shared a night with someone, and before I knew it, I found myself lying an egg. So you were an idiot who didn't time it around your breeding cycle. Sarah, be nice. Littlefoot cleared his throat, seeing the female was clearly ashamed, shaking nervously. Ma'am, it happens. But are you sure you don't? No, I'm sure. I'm not ready to raise a hatchling. I didn't even tell my family. As far as they knew, I gained weight. Please, I'm sure you'll find a family who will love the young more than I ever could. Okay, we'll take care of it. Littlefoot's tail took the egg, placing it in their nest. Thank you both. With a nod, she left back into the forest. Littlefoot smiled and lay in the nest, keeping the egg close. Such a shame. I'm surprised she didn't smash it. Sarah, I'm only kidding. Not. Stretching, Sarah let out a yawn, unaware of how Littlefoot looked at the egg. His eyes glimmered, filled with joy, wrapping his tail around the small egg. Letting out a deep sigh, his gaze went to Sarah. Sarah, how would you feel if we kept the egg for ourselves? You're joking, right? No, I'm serious. No, Littlefoot, we've been through this. There are several couples who want and can't have young of their own. It would be selfish for us to keep it. Well, we're one of those couples, Sarah. Can't you see that? Sarah was silent for a moment, her face falling. You don't think I don't know that? Sarah, I didn't mean to. I shouldn't have said that. No, you're right. That's what you've been bottling up, huh? How I can't give you the one thing you desire, the one thing that she could give you? You don't think that I don't know that I don't feel bad for this every single day? That's the one thing that I can't do for you? Sarah, no, I don't want to hear it. Unable to even look at him, Sarah walked off. Sarah! Littlefoot saw her stomp off, unable to leave the egg. Sarah, please come back. Her footsteps faded, and he was alone with the egg. What have I done?